All
see
right,
some changes within your local police force. Now, that might be
let's
more
talk.
symbolic than anything, but I think it would be important. And then there could be real
The protest that's
community
going on, I
investment.
support it
And
wholeheartedly.
Broussard, I know you remember World
Wholeheartedly, I
City, and
support it.
everyone remembers in the
It's a beautiful
90s,
thing in
there
the
was at
streets.
one point in time a
Now,
bipartisan
for these
support of
athletes
night hoops, a successful
that
inner city night, not only basketball, it's called
want to
night
sit
hoops,
out
but
the NBA,
for
that
young
being,
people who
you know
didn't
what
have
I'm
anywhere to
saying?
go, that somehow, even though George
I'm kind of
H.W. Bush was
confused.
one of the big supporters of it,
Kind of
and then
confused,
Clinton was one
cause
of the big supporters of it,
if
by the
you
year
ain't playing, you ain't got
2010,
no
it had
voice.
become totally polarized, and
If
it
you're
really
not
wasn't.
dribbling the ball,
The NBA could fund that and
you're
help
not
bring
on
that
TV.
back. There are other
Like you got
things
people that might follow you for a
in the
while, but
inner
as soon
city
as football
community that
season
I
kick
think a
off,
lot of
they're
folks
gonna be watching
just don't
football.
even recognize, which is
As soon as
there is
baseball season kick off, they're gonna be watching baseball
there
because
just
people
isn't
want to
a
be
grocery
entertained.
store within
Even though
in your
we know what's
closest
going on,
neighborhood
and
for
those of
people
us
living in
who
this community.
aren't new to what's
NBA
going
doesn't
on, we've
have
been
the
knowing what's
money
going
to
on. This ain't
affect
nothing
that
new.
type of change.
Rodney King was in the
Maybe one of the other criminal
90s,
justice things
and
would
luckily
be
Rodney
to
King
recognize
lived.
the folks who got caught up
But think
in
about
the
what was going
criminal
on
justice
before
system
Rodney King.
and
Rodney King was
now
the
bring
first incident where it was caught
rehabilitation to get
on
them back
camera.
into the workforce.
All right.
And we know,
So this
Broussard,
ain't nothing
that
new.
it can work.
But if
And
you
we
want
know
your
they
voice
have
to
the
be
money.
heard,
All you have to do is think about what
if you want
LeBron
your voice
James
to
has
be
done
heard,
for the young
NBA
people of
players,
Akron. Every single
all right,
NBA owner
you gotta
has
be on TV, dog. Like
and
it's.
if you've got
Let's just look at the reality of out of sight, out of mind. You know, out of sight, out of mind. The first rebel in the NBA was Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. Ain't nobody said nothing about bringing Mahmoud Abdul Rauf back into the league. He was capped way before cap, and he wasn't kneeling for a flag. This man just prayed. This man just prayed. Churches didn't stand up for him. Farrakhan mentioned them, of course, but they wasn't listening to Minister Farrakhan at that time. So I got a suggestion, and if any way possible, I hope one of the players who are involved in the protest saying that they don't want to play, I hope they hear this. I hope they can get this. Get rid of the anthem. The anthem promotes slavery. That ain't for us. If you want to show moving forward, come up with something else to do at the beginning of the games that show unification, not division. Who cares what them who cares what the people who are against the kneeling think, really? I don't. If you do, that means that you're appeasing the racists. Because patriotism is the new racism. Do I need to say it again? Patriotism is the new racism. And you got blacks that participate in that too, just because they have family that's in the military. I was in the fucking military. I got family that's in the military. But I can't support wrong shit just because I done it. Or just because someone else does it. Fuck that anthem. I would never stand for it again. I didn't know that slavery was in the third verse until Cap brought it to our attention. And I salute Cap for what he did. He sacrificed his career. And I pray that he looks at the NFL and tell them, I don't need y'all no more. I'm bigger than that. I pray that he sees his impact on our community. And don't put yourself in a position to get out there and get broke up because they put a hit out on you, and it will happen. Don't think that the shit won't happen. Tell me how kneeling is better than sitting down or demanding that it be changed. If you want to show power, if you want to show that you got power, get them to change the fucking anthem. Get them to stop using it. If you're not going to do that, if they still going to play that anthem at the beginning of every game, and you're going to get on your knee, you're just another slave to me.